Ohio guy charged with raping 10-year vintage who later crossed state strains for abortion. An Ohio man has been charged with raping a 10-year-old lady who later traveled to neighboring Indiana for an abortion, a case that President Joe Biden highlighted in criticizing a U.S. Supreme Court decision getting rid of a nationwide proper to abortion. Gerson Fuentes, 27, who turned into arrested on Tuesday, seemed in Franklin County, Ohio, municipal court docket for an arraignment on Wednesday. A police investigator testified at the listening to that Fuentes confessed to raping the girl as a minimum twice. The victim within the case underwent an abortion in neighboring Indiana on June 30, the officer testified. A statewide ban on abortions in Ohio after the 6th week of being pregnant earlier than many ladies are aware they may be pregnant went into impact simply hours after the Supreme Court's June 24 ruling that struck down Roe v. Wade, the 1973 selection that had established a constitutional right to abortion. The incident won attention this month while the Indianapolis Star newspaper suggested she had to journey to Indiana to stable an abortion due to the fact she became 3 days beyond Ohio's 6-week restrict, which does not include exceptions for rape or incest. Abortions after 6 weeks continue to be felony in Indiana, though the Republican-controlled nation legislature is predicted to recollect new regulations later this month. Biden, a Democrat, talked about the female in feedback to reporters about abortion get right of entry to. Just imagine being that little lady 10 years old, he stated angrily on the White House on Friday. Fuentes is being held on $2 million bond and is scheduled for a preliminary hearing on July 22. A court-appointed protection legal professional for Fuentes did not immediately respond to a request for remark. In all, 26 U.S. states have either significantly restrained abortions within the wake of the ruling or are predicted to achieve this within the coming weeks and months. Some conservatives had puzzled the veracity of the Indianapolis Star tale. Republican Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost told America Today Network Ohio Bureau on Tuesday that the information had been much more likely than no longer a fabrication, due to the fact there were no arrest and no proof uncovered, Ohio's Columbus Dispatch reported. But in a declaration on Wednesday after the arrest, Yost, who defended the state's 6-week ban in nation court after the Supreme Court decision, stated, "My coronary heart aches for the pain suffered via this young baby. I am thankful for the diligent work of the Columbus Police Department in securing a confession and getting a rapist off the street.